I think it's. Thank you, Salma, for having me first. I think it's quite plausible, even though I am cautiously optimistic. I believe that this time there might be an actual chance that we might reach a ceasefire. However, we have been in this predicament before. For several times, we have reached a point where we have said that within hours or even within minutes, we would have a ceasefire in effect and a detainee exchange deal. However, on all of the previous occasions, this never transpired, and we were faced with an even worse escalation. However, this time we have a new factor in play, and that is the Trump factor. The Trump administration, even though it did not assume the presidency yet, it still will assume the presidency in a few days. They have taken played an effective role in the negotiating process in Doha. President-elect Trump sent his Middle East envoy with Cobb to Doha, and reportedly the incoming Trump administration has exercised substantial pressure on Netanyahu and his government in order for them to accept this preliminary deal. However, only the coming days will tell whether this agreement will be implemented or not.
Sir, what do you make of the contradictions in the media reports regarding the ceasefire negotiations in Gaza over the past few hours?
Well, of course, the contradictions primarily stem from the divisions inside Israel. It seems that the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, is on board. However, the far right elements of his government, like Smotrich and Being Fair, do oppose the implementation of a deal. Some segments of Israeli society and the Israeli political establishment and the security establishment are very enthusiastic for a deal. Others, on the other hand, are calling it a defeat if they accept a deal on such terms. So this explains why we have a plethora of leaks that contradict one another. And I think that we will not know for sure whether this deal is going to happen or not until it actually happens. So I think, again, we will have to wait for the next few days in order to discover whether we will have a ceasefire deal or not.